everybody, Jizzum Tacos here. Oh my gosh, it feels so nice for them to go back into the regular schedule of having Fruits Basket updated every week instead of every other week. And yet we are here now for Fruits Basket Season 2, Episode 12, You Cried For Me. Okay, I'm already gonna put a screaming warning here because this is my favorite couple in the entire series. So forewarning, there is gonna be a screaming, squealing effect here. I'm so excited, I can't wait. We're gonna go right into this.
In the hospital from a cold?
Your father's not as young as he used to be. But with him so ill, what'll I do about the shop?
That's easy. Close it up.
I can't do that. It would upset our regulars. And your poor father. If he heard the shop was closed.
Okay, enough crying. You win. I'll stick around and watch the shop for you.
Oh, wonderful. I'll leave it to you then.
Parents guilt tripping you.
Honest. Teachers have stuff to do over the summer break too, you know. Come on.
Oh.
If there was any way to give them back what they lost that day, I would have done it. Whatever it took. Welcome.
Oh no, it's Sugar
Oh,
Ray.
Mayu, hey, it's been ages.
The face she makes.
I still don't understand why you would want to be a teacher if you could run this shop instead.
If you think it's such a glamorous calling, you're more than welcome to switch places with me. Seriously, it's just his hobby. Why not close the place while he's hospitalized?
As a regular, I would find that quite upsetting.
Kind of sad for my ex-boyfriend to be hanging around my father's
Yeah,
bookstore.
ex-boyfriend.
I don't know. We may have broken up, but isn't it romantic meeting like this?
There isn't a damn thing romantic about it.
Sorry.
By the way, that book you ordered's not in, and it's not gonna be in till tomorrow. Ugh, this guy. I can't seem to shake him. We still run into each other around town sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, it doesn't help that the Soma kids go to my school. It's been 2 years. It should all just be a memory by now.
Far from it.
Well, here she is. This is Mayuko Shiraki, the best friend you hear me talk about so much. Mayu, meet the Soma family doctor, Hattori. My boss, come say hello.
Neither of them mentioned it, but they didn't need to. I could tell they were together. Knowing that didn't stop me from being an idiot, though.
You're so beautiful.
I let myself start liking him.
Hey, I was thinking that I might tell Hattori about your family's bookstore. I think he'd enjoy looking through all those old books.
Kana kept smiling, not knowing how I felt. And every time she did, the guilt made me sick.
Poor Mayu.
I'm sorry. Kana can be pushy, but she means well.
Nah, don't worry, it's fine.
I'll browse these for a bit. You don't have to babysit me, Mayu.
So we've moved on to nicknames already.
Oh, sorry. That's just what Kana always calls you. Guess it stuck. She talks about you a lot. I can tell that she must really trust you.
Yeah, well, we're best friends. There's not much to that story. We met back in college, and the rest is history. It's funny. Whenever I'm with Kana, I feel like some of her kindness rubs off on me. She laughs when she's happy and cries when she's sad. She's a straightforward, good-hearted person. I wish I could be more like her.
Trust me.
Huh?
I know just what you mean.
Oh, you don't smile like that.
Oh yeah? Is that what it's like with your best friends too? What were their names? Shigure and Ayame, right?
My best friends. Is that what those guys are?
Why are you asking me? I couldn't help it. I love that quiet chuckle of his. Then I met Shigure
Love the
and
little
Aya
things.
and learned a little more about the reserved doctor. I loved his voice, his eyes, his personality.
You're making me fall in love with him more.
Everything about him. Even though I knew I could never be with him. Even though it was impossible. Idiot. I should have just forgotten about him.
Kana wants us to grab a drink again. All of us.
dating for how long? Why are they keeping it a secret?
Sometimes a secret's kept for the sake of everyone involved. Who knows? Maybe Kana thinks it's easier on you this way, given your little crush.
How do you know about that?
You'll find I'm surprisingly perceptive when it comes to matters of the heart.
Yeah.
I should just steal him.
Stop joking around. I could never compare to Kana. That's a level of perfect I can't reach. Besides, I want them to be happy together. So happy that it shows me how ridiculous it is for me to want him. Until I can't even dream of it anymore.
How very wise. So, why not go out with me?
In what world does that suggestion make any sense?
Think about it. You're lonely, aren't you? And you're at the point where anyone will do as long as you don't have to be alone. I've got some time to kill and nothing better going on. So why don't we help each other out?
Your little devil horns are showing, Sugar Ray.
That we were dating. At least the looks on their faces gave me something to laugh at. Never really knew how to describe Shigure. He was like a ripple on the water. He never touched me. There were no hugs or kisses. He was just always there somehow.
What's up?
It's not the same.
Nothing.
Ooh.
So, are things going okay with Shigure?
What? They're fine. Why are you asking?
I know you hold yourself back a lot of the time because you're more worried about other people. So it's hard to tell whether you're actually happy.
Oh.
Oh, I get it. Basically, what you're saying is you don't trust Shigure any further than you can throw him.
What? Oh no, I didn't mean it that way, I swear. It's just that
Thank you. But I'm okay.
I can't help but think
I
Toru.
want to be happy.
She acts like
Don't
Toru.
worry about me.
Oh.
Hi, Mayu. I didn't realize you were coming to visit today.
After what happened with the Tito.
It's been so long since we've seen each other and I'm a total mess.
You know you don't have to worry about that kind of stuff with me. It really has been a long time, though, you know. I haven't been able to get a hold of you, so I've been worried. I asked Shigure to help me sneak in so I could check on you.
Have you seen Hatari?
No, I came straight to you.
Hatari. His eye. It got hurt. There was blood. And it was all my fault.
Kana.
What should I do? Please tell me. He's hurt. He's hurt and it's all my fault. I can't fix it. I was there, right next to him. And still, he got hurt so terribly. My fault. My fault. I was standing right there and I couldn't protect him. I couldn't protect him.
Well, I did tell you it would be better not to see her. Is Hattori up next?
I hate
I
it.
didn't know why or how. All I knew
I have a feeling.
was that their happiness was shattered.
Beyond
Broken
repair.
so completely they could never get it back.
I was stuck in bed so long. You must have been pretty worried, huh? I'm fine now, though.
Are you sure about that? Your cheeks still don't look so good.
Yeah, Hattori actually said I should spend some more time recuperating, maybe even go away somewhere.
Mind race.
So, I was thinking I might go visit my mom and just take it easy for a while.
You really did forget, didn't you?
What?
Never
She
mind.
does.
The one thing Shigure told me was that they had suppressed her memories. How could Hattori stand it? Erasing their time together.
Oh yeah, Mayu.
Hmm?
Is it true you broke up with Shigure?
Oh, she remembers that.
I hope you don't mind, but I'm actually a little relieved.
What?
He always seemed sort of cold toward you, and I think you deserve better than that. You should be with someone more like... Oh, I know! Someone like Hattori would be perfect. Oh, you guys would make such an adorable couple.
I think You'd be better with him.
Huh? No, I totally wouldn't. Sure, I look up to him and all, but we just aren't a good fit.
It's kind of
I
sad.
wanted you to be happy. Both of you.
Don't cry, Mayu.
What's wrong? You're crying.
When people fall in love, they're hoping to find happiness. They don't expect heartache and loss. Still, even though it ended terribly, I hate that what they had was lost so completely.
Kinda sad, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're the only one who hasn't moved on. It has been more than 2 years now.
I don't know what you mean.
Don't deny it. The fact that you haven't met up with Hattori once since that day is proof. Kudos to you for being such a loyal friend, but don't you think it's about time to let go of the past and live a little? I mean, the other two obviously have. Kana's married, and Hattori has a girlfriend.
You're lying.
You
No,
liar.
it's true. I haven't talked to Hattori about it myself, but I do know that she's a Soma, and her name is, Satsuki, I think? She reminds me a little of Kana.
Oh, wow. So, he finally found someone.
Makes you feel like an idiot, huh? How could it not? Those tragic lovebirds have found happiness elsewhere, and meanwhile you're still here pining away. You've even lost your chance to confess your feelings to Hattori. The loneliness must be downright suffocating. If it'll make you feel better, you and I could give it another go.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and shut that idea down right now.
Oh, so cold.
Don't give me that. I don't see you with anybody special on your arm.
Oh,
And as
because
for me,
he's waiting for somebody.
I've learned better than to date someone just because I'm feeling lonely. The only thing it does is make the loneliness worse.
And there you go, acting like an idiot again.
At least I helped you kill some time, right?
Yeah, you did. Never said I had a problem with idiotic women. And for what it's worth, he liked you well enough.
Manipulative
Well, thanks for
Sugar
stopping
Ray.
by. Should I try to find my own happiness?
Of
Where would I
course.
look? And what are the chances that it would work? How can I help you?
That was fast.
Make the loneliness worse. Not this time.
It's alright.
It's been a while. I guess 2 years? No, even longer. Anyway, it's good to see you again, Shiraki. Doesn't look like the shop has changed at all. You either.
Hi, Hattori.
Hmm?
Just looking at you in that suit makes me sweat.
Sorry about that?
Oh no, ignore me. I'm just surprised. I'm not seeing things, am I? Give me a second, please.
Just getting flustered.
Shigure was here a minute ago and we started talking about stuff.
I'm actually here because of Shigure. He ordered me a book. I came here to pick it up.
Hold on, you're telling me that book was for you, not him?
Did he forget to mention that?
Of course.
He didn't forget. It was totally on purpose.
Manipulative.
I'm sorry, but it's not going to be in until tomorrow.
Oh, that's weird. He specifically said today.
Probably thought it would be hilarious if we ran into each other.
Hilarious. And he's helping you.
I'll come back tomorrow.
No, it's okay. I'll ship it to you. I'm sure you must be busy as always.
Thanks, but I'll come back. See you.
Hattori. It's nothing. Just, bye.
Yeah, bye. And I'm sorry for dropping in like this, by the way.
Do it, do it, do it.
Damn it. The kids are out of school for the summer, so they might pick up if I call Shigure.
She doesn't know they're at the beach house.
Seriously, what is that dirty schemer thinking? Hattori
He's trying to help
just
you.
remembered him, calm, serious, and matter of fact. I didn't get to tell him how glad I am he found someone new. It was strange, though. Even as reserved as he is, I would have expected him to act a little happier. Instead, he just seemed sort of
That should have been your first clue.
Hattori, finally, there you are. Where on earth were you? Akito's been calling for some time. You really shouldn't run off like
I'll
that.
go in right now.
Yes, please do so. The poor dear seems especially distraught at the moment. Honestly, Hattori, must you leave the estate so often? Just think of what could happen while you're gone. Do not forget, Akito trusts you more than anyone else, and you can't preserve that trust if you're constantly absent. You should remain here, where you belong.
Don't like that woman.
Honestly, wailing like that out where anyone can hear him. A shameful display. Now,
He's a child.
make haste. You've delayed long enough.
Tori.
Mayuko, here, the book Shigure ordered came in.
Right, thanks.
Her mother.
Oh, I've been thinking, why don't you just marry Shigure? He seems like a nice enough boy.
I told you. I broke up with him a long time ago.
But isn't it about time you settled down? Look at Kana, she's married.
Mom, I'll find someone when I find someone. Now let it go.
Well, at least let us introduce you to some people. We won't live forever, you know. Your father's already in the hospital. Without us, you'd be all alone. Hi, how can we help?
You faker!
Knew it.
Hattori.
This a bad time?
My goodness, what a handsome young man. Is he your new boyfriend?
Just ignore the crazy lady. I've got your book right here. Now let's go outside. Outside is much better.
Oh!
So, want to tell me why we came all the way out here?
No. Every woman's got ups and downs in life. It doesn't mean she wants to talk about them.
I don't quite understand you there, but sounds tough.
Wait. You lost the suit. What's with the casual look?
I thought I'd wear something that wouldn't make you
Oh.
Did I say something funny?
No, sorry. I just can't get over how earnest you're being.
More like easily influenced.
I hope I didn't hurt your feelings.
No.
Well, something's bothering you. You seem listless. I noticed it yesterday, too.
I don't feel sick, if that's what you mean.
No, I'm not talking about physically. How can I put it? You don't seem cheerful or perky, you know?
Perky.
You're not like you were back then. You're just missing that aura of happiness, I guess. You got over Kana and found a new girlfriend, right?
No.
Then why are you like this?
I don't really know what you're trying to tell me, but I'm just not cut out for happiness.
Everybody is.
Not cut out for it? I don't understand. That makes no sense. What's wrong? Even now, after all this time, something's still gnawing at his heart. Come on! Have you seen how blue the sky is? And look! The damn water is sparkling! Can't you hear the children laughing down there? So I'm sorry, but I don't buy it. The world's full of beautiful things, and you're telling me you can't be happy? If that's true, then I don't believe in anything anymore.
Seriously, you're being insensitive.
I don't care. I don't care. Help him. Please set this man free. He won't ask for it, but I will.
Not in front of the kids.
Shiraki, you're crying like a baby. Try to calm down.
Oh. I'm tearing up. Just let her cry.
Maybe you're misreading the situation.
Probably. She most definitely is.
All I wanted was to be somewhere else for a bit. I needed a reason to get away from there.
The Soma house.
To escape. I was just tired. Though I guess if I could cry, it might make me feel better.
Just let it out.
To sob like a child. There's freedom.
Yes.
We lose the ability. The older we get, the harder it is for us to cry without restraint.
Is that some kind of comment about my maturity?
Here, take this. I owe you that. I couldn't do it myself, so you cried for me. Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Great. Glad I could help you with your issues or
They're so
whatever.
beautiful.
But I'm done now. It was a one-time deal, got it? You have a girlfriend. Get her to cry for you.
I don't have
There it
a
is.
Hold on, but Shigure just told me about her yesterday. He said her name was Satsuki, and she's a Soma, right?
Satsuki, are you talking about? Hito's mother is definitely not my
She's
girlfriend.
very.
You should know better than to trust Shigure by now. He was obviously messing with you.
That's it. You don't deserve my tears. Give them back right now with interest.
And we're back to not being friends.
Oh, damn it. This is the most idiotic thing I've ever done. I can't believe I let Shigure trick me like
You
that.
free right now? I owe you an apology and a thank you. We could grab a bite.
Really? You're asking me out when my face is a blotchy mess from crying so much.
Is that a no?
Come on.
Okay.
Not so. Wouldn't want to waste a beautiful day like this, right?
Don't make that beautiful face.
Well, you're buying me a beer. A nice cold draft.
Drinking in front of me when I have to drive?
You bet.
See? It's like I told you. He always did like you well enough. Your romance just needed a little nudge in the right direction. No need to thank me, of course. I'm happy to help. Really? Not even the smallest show of gratitude?
Nope.
Well, anyway, it's up to you from here on out, so good luck with that. It's Hattori after all, so I'm not sure how much longer it might take. But you've stubbornly held on to your feelings all this time, so really, what's another 5 or 10 more years?
Never call me again, you jerk. Yeah, well, excuse me for being stubborn.
Mayuko,
It's not a bad trait.
give me a hand.
Okay. 5 or 10 years was an exaggeration.
She cuts her hair.
But the time when I would cut my hair short, when he would start calling me plain Mayu again, the two of us would go out together on a clear day, was still a little while off.
But it will happen. Yes. Okay. I love them so much. Okay, they are so cute. I'm coming down a bit. I feel so much for Mayuko. I feel so bad for her. She's been holding on to her love for Hattori for 2 years. Okay, that's stubbornness right there. And he was her best friend's boyfriend. Well, not ex-boyfriend, but still, and he was so in love with her and the curse, and oh my gosh. A lot of feels in this episode here. But of course, Shigure is there to help out. I mean, when I first read the chapter for this, it was, even I thought that Shigure was just being an annoying manipulative person right here, but he was actually trying to help out Mayu and Hattori because he knew that they were both sad. He knew that Mayu still liked Hattori and that Hattori was feeling lonely. So, and they weren't a bad fit. It's just, praise the manipulative people out there who are your friends. In the beginning, I didn't really care for Kana. I mean, she's a nice person. There's nothing wrong with her. It's just, I always liked Mayu better than Kana for Hattori. And Hattori had a tragic backstory with Kana, and it really helped develop his character. But that scene where they're talking together, I couldn't help but think that she acted just like Toru, and it just made me love her a little bit more. They really directed that scene very well, where we see her basically breaking down and Mayu confronts Kana, just holding her because there's nothing else she can do. It was, oh my gosh, that was tragic. I can't think of the word. Mayu doesn't really know much about the Soma clan. She doesn't know about the curse or anything, but she does know that, well, she does know that Hattori himself is the one who erased Kana's memories. And again, it's not really a power. They explained it earlier in the manga and in the anime that it's more of hypnotism. It's just something that you have. So it's just like tricking the mind, you know? And that can happen. So it doesn't have anything to really do with magic. And it's a not a family trait, but it's something that the knowledge of it was passed down in Hattori's family, like Hattori's direct family. So like his father was the one who did it, I believe, and he taught Hattori before he passed. So it's really not that big of a deal that Mayu knows that. Yeah. And this whole little episode happened while the kids were at the beach house, but before Akito got there, because we see that scene where Hattori goes to the beach house and he confronts Shigure. There was actually supposed to be a little extra scene in there where he's like, "I know what you did. Like I know you manipulated me and kind of interacting with each other." So I was really sad that they didn't bring that part up. Maybe they will bring it out later. I don't know, but it was supposed to happen when Hattori first came to the beach house, at Soma Beach House, because he went there with Akito. That's why he's always with Akito. I have to say, when I first saw or read this in the manga, I found this very confusing. I mean, I was happy about the interactions between Mayu and Hattori, but I found the whole thing kind of confusing. Now I kind of understand it a little bit better because I never really understood why um, Hattori was happy that Mayu was crying, other than that she was crying the tears for him, because he kept everything inside. The last time he cried was with Kana, and even then it wasn't that expressive. Hattori really is saying that he wanted freedom. That's why he insisted on going back to the bookstore. He just wanted to get out of the house because he's feeling confined in there. Because he can never leave Akito's side because he's the family doctor. Akito's always sick and he's part of the Zodiac. So, but he's just like, I want to leave. I want to get out of here. Let me breathe a bit. And that scene where we see the little boy crying and then we see Mayu crying, and like he said, that was a small form of freedom, because Hattori's right. The older we get, the less expressive we are, for most people, you know. So a child is not afraid to throw tantrums, cry out loud, laugh, or just not to be reserved as an adult would. So it really is a sense of freedom that he wanted, just something he couldn't really grasp because he's an adult now. He's got responsibilities and he's always had that stoic face with him, you know? So it's just something that really, it made me look more into it, you know? Watching these kind of animes, it makes me appreciate the little details in there, the little things you don't normally see, and it helps you really better in life to help read people or read a situation, you know? This episode was really different, you know, because if you really think about it, this was the only episode, like, as far as I can remember, this is the only episode so far where it didn't show any of the kids. It didn't show any of the Soma kids, not even in a flashback or anything. They mentioned them, but there's no cutscene, no flashback, no nothing. It was all just focused on Mayu, Hattori, Shigure, just the adults. It was really different. In at least one of the past episodes, we at least got to see Toru, Yuki, or Kyo in at least one episode, or maybe we not see all of them, but no, it was just the adults. So this was really, really different. I mean, I'm glad that they got a whole standalone episode. Now, the next episode is season 2, episode 13, Sure Thing. And this is where we're gonna go back to the school, because right now we've been in the whole beach arc, and so we went from the beginning of the summer to the end of summer. So that's where not this episode, but the last episode ended. This episode kind of happened in the middle of the summer, and now we're having another time skip where we're going towards the end of summer, where they're going back to the school. So I believe this is going to be a more Yuki student council centric. It's great. I can't wait to see this. Hopefully they continue on with the streak of having all the episodes come out every week. So I'm really excited about that. I will see you guys hopefully next week with another Fruits Basket episode, okay? Bye!